My name is Hania Mohiuddin and I'm in front of the English Electric Lightning at the Royal Air Force Museum, London. I think RAF Museum is one of the most great places to visit in UK because it presents beautifully the heritage of British aviation and what we have achieved in the past. It's a great opportunity for young people to visit the museum, to look at the aircraft and hopefully get inspired to be pilots and engineers in the future. I was about 11-12 years old and I saw a documentary on the television about aircraft. One of those aircraft was an F-16. Days later, I had a dream that an F-16 has landed on my house. I got into the F-16 and I flew off. The feeling has not left me since then, and it is that curiosity of how that machine was flying that has kept me interested in aviation and wanting to learn more about various aircraft systems. From my research, I gathered that the aerospace engineering degree at Sheffield University is highly recognized. So I started my bachelor's there. I specialized in avionics systems. After completing, I started my master's in Cranfield University, and that was about autonomous vehicle dynamics and control. I got involved with the Lightning project during my studies at Cranfield. I was studying one day in one of the buildings and I heard this thunderous sound. So I rushed outside and the Lightning aircraft was there with all the engines running. I realized they were doing a restoration project. They can do ground runs with full engine power, which is equally awesome for an aerospace engineer. So I started volunteering over the weekends. When I started working on the Lightning project, I was like a kid in a candy shop. The most memorable thing I remember from the project was when I had the opportunity to climb through the front of the aircraft, through the engine intakes. We were doing some repairs on the aircraft. One of the technicians was doing it through the underbody. So I asked if I could climb through the front. I went down into the bowels of the aircraft and up again into the top engine. And there's no room to even sit down. So I had to lie down with the torch looking around me to explore. And I remember thinking, wow, I'm inside a Lightning aircraft. After completing my MSc, I applied to Martin Baker to become a test engineer, and luckily I got the job. When I was growing up with this dream, a lot of people thought that I was crazy and it's not going to be possible, but my father was one of the main people who believed in me and who always encouraged me to go and do things and achieve targets. I think that young women should be encouraged to take mathematics, engineering, science, because it teaches you about the world around you. You can be any type of engineer and build the future with the knowledge. Even though it's a male-dominated profession, I still believe that women are an integral part of it, and we feel empowered. We believe that we are equally supported by our male colleagues, and there are a lot of opportunities for us to present ourselves as role models to young women.